Here is basic AR. When loading or when shooting this gun, the bolt will hold back open like this.
The clip is empty.
All right, so I pull this back right here, and then I push this button in, and that holds that. And then you push this forward to lock it forward. Always do that. If it's loose, it will hit you in the face when you go to fire, and it won't feel good. And probably cut your cheek open. All right, so when you fire this gun, the bolt's gonna be a hold open like this, and then you take it, make sure you ram it in there. I'd like to give a couple love taps, and then you take your thumb.
That's what she said.
You take your thumb and you push that in, and it's ready to go. All right, and then when you're storing it, if it's loaded, if it's not loaded, if the bolt's open. Always close.
What is that for?
Always close your dust cover.
Dust cover.
To keep the dust out, keep the sand out. When you're not using it, if you're walking through marsh, heavy, wet, sand, mud areas, keep that closed. Because if sand gets in there, you can cause a malfunction. So yeah, that's it.
All right. And so the safety button.
But what were you saying about
safety?
You were saying if you put it in there, can you show the example of putting it in there without the hammer being back?
Yeah. So this needs to be broken in there. So alright. So if the hammer's forward, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And then sometimes it'll latch on, and then when you go to shoot, your mag will fall. That's why I say don't risk it, don't chance it. It's not worth your risk skipping a step. It's not worth your life. See how hard I had to tap that in, and it finally clicked. But the thing is, now we gotta see if it's gonna feed right. And that time it did, but it doesn't do it every time. Because what you end up doing sometimes, when you do that, you slap it in, and then the round's in there. What your bolts end up doing when you pull it back, you'll end up moving the round, and then you'll cause a misfeed.
Oh, because the spring is pushing the round up at the same time it's coming back.
And then it's resting on that bolt, so you might cause a misfeed, and it won't grab the round right when it comes to.
So you think
racket.
It's better to store it with a round in there?
Yes, ARs are always because you got a safety on them.
Yeah.
You got a safety on.
Yeah, got you.
Right. So have that already caught then, basically.
Yep.
Because you got a safety. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't gonna fire with that safety on. Yeah.
Hey, so how do I clean it? How you open it up again?
All right. Just the basic clean it. Push that in as far as you can. Pull it out on this side. All right. Crack it open. All right. And then you come here, unlock this, and you pull this out. Boom. You grease it up, clean it, wipe it down, and then you put it back in. Put it back in. So that hiked up part goes in that groove. Like that. That's it. That's basically cleaning it. And then when you have all this jewelry, this part out, you take your pipe cleaners and you can stick them in here and clean it. Clean your barrel. That's it.
I clean it. I set the pipes through here or through the front.
You just take it out and you can go through.
Oh, I take this out and then I
take all this out and then you slide your little pipe cleaners in there. That's it. And then if you want to completely change this out, you just push in this other pin right here. And then once you push in this other pin out, you grab your new set of whatever upper. Because you see how your accessories stay with this upper? You can have another accessory set up for sniping, another barrel, and just throw that barrel on with the sniping barrel and all that other features.
And it has different bullet size too.
I mean, honestly, if I were you guys, I'd get a 300 blackout barrel. That way, if you come across 300 blackout, you can shoot those rounds too. Because the thing is, even though it says 5.56, 300 blackout fits inside here just as much. 30 rounds fit in here, 30 rounds of 300 blackout. It's the same gun. The only thing that's different between 300 blackout and 5.56 is the barrel.
Alright.
Let's know.
Anything else you want to say before I stop recording this?
You good, bro? You good?
Shoot stuff. Be safe.
YouTube.
Oh, so that I see this. This is the dust cover, so it's gonna always be like that. It's got to flip.
It's
over.
always gonna be down.
Soon as you charge it, pull the thing back.
Never store your gun like this because you're causing compression on your spring.
Okay.
All right. You don't want to like you causing compression on your mag, but who cares about mag? But cause you cause compression on that, and then
Never store the dust cover open. Is that what you mean?
yeah. So like, and I'm just gonna show you something. The dust cover will always move out the way no matter what.
Pop open.
So like, look, see that? It flew open. But when you so now you're loaded. You got one in the chamber, and you're gonna put this away in your bedroom. Throw the dust cover on. Sitting up.
Sit up. That's how it should be stored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, never barrel. Like people put their barrels on the ground and all that stuff. It's disrespect, man. So.
Oh, so what about even for the shotty?
Huh?
Shotgun too?
Yeah, I always store my barrels up. So. Oh yeah. Because you don't want nothing to get inside there, because it can cause your barrel to boom in your face or in your hand.
It's unlikely, but just in case. Yeah, but no.
Just in case. Okay, I got you.
It's just good gun etiquette. That's all that is.
I'll start doing that ASAP.
Yeah. And then, I mean, the only way to really store an AR is to store it this way, with it chambered and loaded the way I just did, or with no mag at all. And then, you gotta pull it back, boom, lock, put one in and rock it. You're good. But yeah, everybody in my family stores their ARs like this. So.
Loaded on
Yeah, it's got the kids.
Yeah.
on or off safety.
Yeah, we got the ones that have kids, they got one AR that's loaded to the max, and shotgun here and there loaded, and then everything else is locked up in the safe. But you need a gun. You need one gun loaded to get to the safe.
Exactly.
It's like, hold on, give me a second.
Wait,
But yeah,
stop.
I mean, you did good, because like this is almost like a $50 cheek rest right here, and that cheek rest is comfortable. That's a good cheek rest right there.
Alright, stop it.